1% have a moral obligation to share with everyone else, then you personally have a moral obligation to share with everyone else. Tumblr users do not see that larger graph. They do not have the, they don't go, I have a friend who is suffering at 16 from fucking cancer, and I see how it's tearing their family apart, because they don't experience that shit. I mean, it's not even possible that some of them do, but generally they are, you guys are familiar with the story of Buddha, right? Rich prince, walks out the doors, then a dead guy, holy shit, mind blown, turns into Buddha, right? Tumblr users are Buddha before he leaves those gates. That's the problem with Tumblr. And that is why Tumblr users are fucking assholes. And that's why you should feel good about trolling them. Because when they experience grief for the first time in their lives, and they're like, son of a bitch, I'm so angry at this person! And they turn around, and their parents are like, could you take the garbage out? They're like, well, oh, that's actually not as bad as somebody explaining why my parents never loved me for 3 hours. They'll still pitch a fit, but all of a sudden, they have proportionality. Not as much as they should, but they have proportionality of experience. And that, my friends, is how I defend trolling the shit out of people on the internet. I have some more stories, but that's for later. These are one set, whole bunch of tiny little plastic figurines of.
There's a Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann. Yeah.
I can't even say that show anymore.
Yeah. Bunch of cool small figures.
And they're all official. There's no book points. And Dutch applause from Japan.
20.
30.
30.
35.
40.
40.
50. This is not the auction. This is not the charity part. We're done the charity part. Feel free to keep spending money though.
Let's take a cut.
Yeah. No. What is it? 50? 50 once. 50 twice. Sold! Thank you.
Are you still taking credit card?
Yeah. This is that hood I was trying to auction off earlier as charity. It's got a scarf hoodie thing behind it.
It attaches with buttons.
And it attaches with buttons so you can remove that.
The hood's actually pretty big. It's bigger than mine.
I want you to imagine what sort of weird, kinky sex shit you can get up with this. Now I want you to stop imagining it and offer me money. What was that? 10. 10.
15.
15? 20 if I wear it. This isn't for charity, so no. Yes, but all the other fetishes are normal. 15 going once. 15 going twice. Sold for 15. This looks like a confection maker.
It's a modeling clay. So
modeling clay, but you can make pretty cupcake things with modeling clay. 15.
20.
20? 25? You girls have weird sexual tastes. I mean, whatever gets you off, but it's, when people talk about muffins, this is not what they're referring to. 35 once?
30.
You said 30? You're married, you should know.
That's why.
All right, 30 going once. 30 going twice. Sold! To the, well, I suppose the 2 kids, she's not a young lady, but she's a very well preserved lady. What? There's 3 of them. There's 3?
That was the little one that had to leave.
Right. 3 kids! I still slung her the D. How about you guys? Let's give her some applause!
Nightmares from months!
Now we understand why your mother brought you. Let me tell you what high school boys do while thinking about your mother at night. She stands there, facing the blackboard, and they see his ass.
I said play school teacher, right? Not high
Play school? I thought high school. High school boys see you walking down the street with that ass. And they're like, that's one spank bank.
One friend in high school actually asked me if I was dating her. And I had to explain to him that that was my mom.
Yeah. That's what your friend did? Yeah.
Still possible.
So you're 12. So your male friends, if you have any, are 12-ish. Right?
Actually, the 13.
13. Guess what happens when your friends think about your mother? Here's another pleasant mental image. That's nothing. Okay. Your dad has totally fucked the shit out of your mother. I'm talking down on the boards, sweating, nasty body fat.
That's not sorry at all.
Let me tell the story of a friend of mine told me in college. This isn't your mom's story, but I guarantee your mom's gonna laugh at this one. So, college girl I knew, back when she was in high school, she got out of class early. So she's got a friend, and she goes home, and her mother was divorced, but had a boyfriend at the time. And she goes home, and she's a quiet girl, generally speaking. So she opens the door, and her friend's waiting outside. She's like, I'm just going to go inside and get changed and come back out. Opens the door, quiet, light, carpet, socks, walks in. Going up to her room, sees her mom's bedroom doors open. She's like, oh, and just walks in because it's her fucking house. Why wouldn't she, right? Turns out her mother's gentleman friend was calling. He was in the bathroom. So what she saw was her mom, panties around her ankles and nothing else, leaning on a chair, waiting to be thoroughly penetrated. She stopped. And left the house. Her friend said, you're not changed. She's like, no, let's go. So I want to let you know, when you're like a proper teenager and you're like experiencing emotions and you're smooching the boys, I'm doing you a favor right now. Realize that your dad has done to your mother anything those teenage boys are doing to you. They're like, I'm going to put my hand here. Realize your dad has totally done that to your mom many times. And when those boys are like, if you love me, you'd let me do it. Remember, your dad has used that line on your mom. And what's more, it's worked at least 3 times. Let me tell you why I want to and simultaneously should never get married and have kids. Because eventually they're going to be like 12 or 13 and going to junior high. I mean, I doubt I'd send my kids to high school, but whatever, right? They'll be at the park with their friends. And I'm just going to be like, driving by and roll down the window. Hey kid, I fucked your mom! I have this mental image of the kid just going, fuck, Dad. Who was that guy? That was my dad. Okay? Oh, it's funny. Yeah, it was funny the first time. I dream. Reasons, like I share that dream frequently. For some reason, a lot of women are not immediately attracted to that idea. I mean, the fucking, they're like, yeah, okay, we can do that. Your plans are a little long-term for me, though. Maybe someday. Speaking of fucking, we've got something called Daphne and the Brilliant Blue. Nobody is wearing what I would call clothes. They are wearing what I would call fabric. Let me read volume 1. Initiation.
Oh,
Blah blah blah, fails entrance exams, evicted, penniless, homeless, unemployed, shootout between fugitive convicts, and the narrates, sexy agents who only take the most high-paying and dangerous jobs. She takes the first job offered to her, take a starring role in the next operation as bait. You know what happens, right? If she succeeds at that, they make her do it again, and again, until she gets really good at it. At which point she will be master bait. Full series of vaguely softcore, lots and lots of chicks.
$5.
5,
10.
10,
15,
15, 20,
25,
25,
30.
30,
35,
35,
40.
40,
45.
45, 45 once, 45 twice. Do we have any minimums on any of this shit? Good. 45, I think it was? 45, sold. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, shoebox. Heavy.
Shoebox. That's not haunting.
That is. Are we selling all of these as a unit or what? As a single unit, Warcraft manga 1, 2, and 3, Abenobashi 1 and 2, Full Metal Panic 1, Overload 1 through 5, Jing King of Bandits 1 through 7, and Stelvia 1 and 2. That is a big box of manga. 20. I said big box. It's a big black box. What?
30.
30.
40.
40. 40 once.
45.
45. 50. 50 once. 50 twice.
55.
55.
60.
60.
He really wants that box.
Twice. Sold for 60. Thank you. We've got another Death Note 1 through 10, 11, 12. Death Note complete 1 through 12.
Death
5. 20.
25.
25. 30. 40. 50. 50 once. 50 twice. Sold.
Is that caffeine or talent?
Painkiller.
Both. I call them the wimpy speedball. Oh shit, I love that inhaled stuff. Right through the blood-brain barrier. Woo! Okay.
Son of a bitch.
Woo! Ah. That is a lot of Ayori Ayoshi. 1 through 19, missing 18. And 16. Okay, we've got Ayori Ayoshi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, okay. 1 through 17. You guys know about Ayori Ayoshi? Okay, it's, oh no! I'm a beautiful Japanese princess in the modern age, and I'm descended from nobles, and I'm rich and shit. Oh, all I know is the life inside my scented boudoir, and I know how to cook and clean, and all I want is to love a man. And then she finds this dude who's apparently like semi-related, because that's what they do in Japan. And she's like, oh, be my wife, and you'll be my husband. She runs away from home and joins this guy, and it's kind of like the beginning to Oh My Goddess, right? Where she just shows up and she's all wifely and shit, right? And then he's like, no, 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 I can't possibly. That would be wrong. Because that's what everyone would do if some chick showed up being super hot, cooking and cleaning and wanting to fuck, right? You're like, oh, but I can't.
Not the